Now we're going to be looking at example 3 of nonlinear graphs. And I've already filled out how I'm going to plug in -2 for the x, and then I'll plug in -1, 0, 1, and 2. So if you need to pause the video to start filling that out, you may, and then replay it when you're ready. But we're going to use our calculator again. You must use parentheses. So I want to do -2. Now the tricky part is it's to the third power, so don't use the squared button. Use the one right above it. It looks like a triangle. So push that button right there and put a 3. So what you're telling your calculator is take the number -2 and raise it to the third power. And I hit enter and I get -8. So there's our first ordered pair. Then I'm going to arrow over, change the -2 to a -1, hit enter, and I also get -1. But when we go to plug in 0, you need to hover over the negative, push the DEL key to delete the negative, and now you can replace this with a 0. And 0 to the third is 0. Then 1 to the third is 1. And 2 to the third is 8. So now we are ready to graph this. For the ordered pair, make sure you go over -2 is down here at -8. -1 is at -1. 0, 0, but be careful. This time I'm going over 1, up 1. And then over 2, up 8. This is actually a curve that comes around this way. Kind of like an S, a sideways S, or just kind of a curve that comes around this way. Now, look how this is different from 1 and 2. So here I'm going to put 1 and 2 up here also. Let me scoot this over just a tiny bit. So we have, there's example 2, here's example 1. So these were both parabolas. They had repeating numbers that came back around. In this graph, instead of repeating back down or repeating back up, it's down here and it's going to curve up the other way. So that is example 3 for nonlinear graphs.